Hey guys, this is PHX2 production. This is Drake. I am here with my good buddy Ground Lemming. He's just come back to the game after some time away. The best thing I could do to compliment Ground Lemming and his overpowered brand new Type 64 aluminum trash can tank that spills fortune cookies out that open top hatch everywhere he goes is to bring the TOG. Now, there's a lot of people in the community that hate the TOG. Mostly that's because people get too clever for their own good, and I'm going to generalize here. It really doesn't matter if you're a Unicom player, if you're a tomato, if you're a green or a yellow player, according to XVM. Opportunity is opportunity. So here's the thing. The TOG is kind of like the Aegis missile cruiser. I just took a shot that was well over 500 meters and hit a light tank. Even the shots I don't hit, I intimidate that light tank. I got spotting from Ground Lemming, thank you. That 1375 was so afraid of the TOG that he just killed himself by drowning. Yes, he just drowned himself. There it is, enemy Blood Ape, AMX 1375 has drowned. That's not because the light tanks charged him. I'm sorry, the TOG intimidated that poor person. So, the strengths of the TOG are mostly in its gun. Despite the fact that most people see it as a huge heavy tank, it doesn't have the traditional heavy tank armor. It can side scrape vehicles of its own tier if it manages to park at a particular angle. It will excel the most if you actually back its rear end into a building and then slowly inch the front end out into the open and bounce off of this top armor plate. If you look closely, you can see where the edges of the tank stop and the actual armor plate is. It's very well defined along those edges. But it's really not anything close to what you see on the IS-3. It's mainly a sniper tank that moves slowly, and it pretty much enforces the role of a sniper. That's not to say that we don't deserve hit and run on the side of the noble TOG. So at this point, there's nothing much for me to do but just crawl my way into town. And you're going to ask yourselves, well, why did Drake make a video about this boring, shitty tank? Well, if you stay with me for just a few moments, I think you'll find out. Oh, and I want to thank my friends at Wargaming for giving me these lovely chrome-plated tracks. I appreciate that so much. You can't see them just yet, but oh, look at that nice silver. They used to be just matte black. Who wants black treads? I'm not Batman. Just gleaming in the sunlight, easily admirable at the slow, noble speed of 14 kilometers an hour. And in truth, because of the ground resistance mechanics, hidden stats the game doesn't let you see, it doesn't always get up to 14. So this is where the real action pretty much starts. In this map, Lakeville, we're always going to have action over by the church. The action that gets most people killed is actually the people here in the middle road. Our Batchat 12T, the Churchill 7, which is actually a Mark 6 tank, confusingly enough, can see because of this IKV-65 and the Tiger P, and sometimes the Batchat 12 when he's not hiding. And they're side shooting the guys here by the church. They're not even really focused on people in the town anymore. So I'm going to slowly move, being the sneaky TOG that I am. And if you didn't notice, somebody shot my tracks. I'm offended. Those were chrome-plated Wargaming Edition tracks. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start shooting back. I want you to look carefully at what I'm shooting back. That's the Tier 8 Scorpion. That is a premium tank with a 128mm gun. I'm chasing him away with a 76mm cannon. So he's around a corner and he thinks he's smart. I have a good reload. I'm going to keep shooting because I'm belligerent. So he's not there. I should stop shooting, right? What's that? That's a scorpion! Bullseye __1 has been destroyed by a TOG. A full health TOG that he tried to shoot the tracks on. For shame. But it gets better. Please continue watching. So that scorpion thought basically he could time my reload, or maybe that I was just not going to pen him. That's the other thing about the TOG. It doesn't have what I would call, if you look at a triangle, right? One corner of the triangle is going to be armor, one's going to be gunnery, another's like maybe spotting and camouflage. The TOG has gunnery out the yin-yang. Here we go. We're fighting a batshit 12-ton. He managed to hit me like once, maybe twice. And he's going to stay behind that rock. He's the last one on his team alive. I spot damaged him. But it's not looking like it's working. So I'm going to do something uncharacteristically intelligent here. We're waiting. My binoculars are on. He's not coming out. We're waiting. We're waiting. Where is he? Maybe a blind shot will work. It did for the scorpion, right? Some people are special. Now I'm going to try explosives. And the explosives killed him. The blast radius and the explosive shell finally got him.